everyone. I'm your news anchor Mindy, and today we'll be talking about the many events currently happening at Sergeant Paul R. Smith Middle School. To start off, our first story is about a boy getting brutally rejected after asking a girl he liked to prom. Here's how it went.
Did you go to the football game
Yeah,
yesterday?
there was so many obstacles.
Really?
Hey, Anna, can you please go to the dance room?
I'm sorry, but I can't go with you.
As you can see, that was very tragic, but moving on to our meteorologist, Noah, for the weather.
Thank you. My name is Noah McNally, and here today in Tampa it's going to be 83 degrees with a high of about 86 in the next few hours. But then you come over here to Clearwater, which is a 76, but you expect that because it's a coastal city since it sits on the coast. But there's a 40% chance of rain, and it might be partly cloudy later. The humidity right now is about 73%, as you can see up in the central of Florida. You can see how it's a little bit hotter and more humid. And then the wind is about 12 miles per hour right now, going to the northwest. So, like, it's going to the north. It's not a little bit to the northeast, as you can see. But then you have your but then out here in the Gulf, you can see the wind is going up to the north. As you can see, he's coming in from the northwest area, Louisiana, Texas. You have a bunch of showers coming in. There's gonna be a little bit of heavy showers, but it's mainly gonna make contact with the panhandle first at around 11. But then the main shower is not gonna hit Tampa, Clearwater area till about 2 p.m. today. That's the weather for today. Now onto traffic.
Thank you, Noah. It's Ariana here outside of Sergeant Smith Middle School with the traffic, and right now the traffic looks really light. There's not a lot of cars, but the traffic was a little bit heavy this morning around 9:15, 9:10, and it looks like traffic is going to pick up later around 4:10 to 4:15. Thank you.
Our next story is about a Spanish teacher at Sergeant Smith Middle School who got into a devastating car accident. She was injured and was unable to come to school for 2 weeks, and her students are really upset, but we wish her well. Our final story regards smoking in school. Luckily, we had an on-site anchor who was able to interview a witness. So now, on to Daniela.
Thank you, Min. As you can see, I'm here in front of one of the many bathrooms at Sergeant Smith Middle School where a very inconvenient accident occurred on March 28th. Now, I'm not sure if it was this specific bathroom because we are in the 7th grade hallway currently. So, Yasmin, could you tell us what bathroom it occurred in?
It happened in the 6th grade bathroom.
Okay, so there was a very inconvenient accident, as I already said. It was something that we don't want happening at any schools around Tampa or any schools anywhere in general. So we have decided to bring a student on, somebody that was involved with this accident, to explain to us what happened and just try to help us stop things like this from happening. So could you describe your name and your role at the school?
My name is Yasmin Gonzalez, and I'm in 8th grade at Sergeant Smith Middle School.
So Yasmin, could you describe briefly what happened for us?
What happened was I was walking down, and there's girls in the 6th grade hallway that walked into the bathroom. And when they walked into the bathroom, they started smoking. And I saw the smoke coming out of the door. So I was like, stop smoking, that's bad for you and you're going to get caught. And then I hit the corner and they're like, no, I don't care. So I hit the corner and I saw Miss Smith walking this way and she was like, who are you talking to? And I said I wasn't talking to nobody. And she like, I don't believe that. She said, I don't believe that. So she walked into the girls' bathroom and then she smelled smoke. And all you heard was the girls just putting it away, like everything. The backpacks and everything. And then Miss Smith was like, oh, I see the smoke come outside the stalls and we're going to check you. So she calls the dep down to the 6th grade bathroom. And then the dep starts searching everything that they have.
So do you know exactly what they found in their backpacks? Do you happen to know?
Yeah, they found like 2 vapes and 1 cart, and they got suspended, and 1 got ISS, and both of them and the other ones got suspended.
And do you happen to know these girls personally? Do you know why this happened? Do you think did they ever tell you it was peer pressure or if they all just chose to do it?
I think 1 was peer pressure, and the other ones we're doing it ever since 6th grade.
Okay, so do you think, talking about this topic that they got suspended, do you think that the administrators here do a good enough job of giving people the consequences they deserve?
I think they do what they can do, but I think they can perfect it a little bit more by roaming the halls at 24/7 and having people around the halls at least one period every single period.
Okay, great. So, could you tell us a little bit of what you think of this school, like education-wise and behavior-wise?
I think the school is really educated. It's a really good school, but when it comes to behavior, the school starts to be a little bit bad when it comes to that part, because a lot of people start fighting and starting arguments in a classroom, and they get suspended or they get called to the office to talk about the situation. But at the end, they always like fix things.
So, have you ever been involved with any fighting or any like smoking or any behavior problems in the school?
No, I haven't been into none of that.
Okay, great. So, here you have it, folks. We learned from. Oh wait, actually, I have one last question for you. So, what would you like to say to people who are feeling peer pressured by their friends and stuff, and just feel the need to smoke? Is there anything you would like to say to them before it's too late?
Yeah. If you're peer pressure, just get yourself out of the situation. Be like, oh, my mom is calling me on my phone, or my dad is calling me, or just walk out the bathroom and be like, oh no, thanks, and walk out the bathroom.
So there you have it. Those are some great ideas to get yourself out of those situations. So thank you so much, man, and back to you.
Now on to Daniela for sports.
This is Daniela with sports. On March 29th, the girls sadly lost and the boys had to forfeit due to having pockets on their shorts. This could lead to players breaking their fingers, and that is not something we want. On April 5th, the girls still didn't win, but the boys won with a great score of 26-20. And on April 9th, the boys sadly lost once again with a score of 26-13, and the girls lost 33-0. Now back to you, Min.
That's all for today. This is Min with Smith News 9, and thank you for watching.